What if the answers to your toughest struggles weren't found on a therapist's couch, but in ancient scrolls written 2,000 years ago? Today, we'll dive into a cinematic journey through 10 lost Stoic secrets, each more powerful, surprising, and life-shifting than you've ever imagined. This is not just a list, but a guide to rewiring your mindset with timeless wisdom. Ready to rethink what you thought you knew about mental resilience? Let's begin. Scene 1. Have you ever felt stuck, searching for answers that just never seem to click? Picture this: ancient wisdom, written centuries before therapy became a buzzword, quietly holding the solutions to dilemmas we call modern. Our first stop, the Stoic idea of amor fati, loving your fate. Not about surrender, but full-hearted acceptance of what lands in your lap. Therapists can guide you to cope, but what if you could radically reframe every setback? The ancients didn't just endure. Their power came from embracing uncertainty and finding meaning in adversity. Imagine looking at every problem, every heartbreak, as a custom-made lesson. That shift isn't just comforting, it's transformative. And therein lies our journey's beginning. Next, what happens when you stop labeling life so quickly? Scene 2. How often do we call something bad or good before the story even unfolds? The Stoic, much like the farmer in the ancient, maybe parable, knows that instant judgment almost always clouds our view. Imagine losing your job and thinking the world ended, only to find months later that you launched your dream business. The Stoics practiced sitting with uncertainty, refusing to be swept away by labels. It's a skill modern therapy sometimes skips, suspending judgment, allowing life's true meaning to reveal itself over time. That patience, it's a superpower in disguise, feeding your resilience. How might your anxiety melt if you stopped forcing conclusions? Brace yourself, because next, we'll challenge your emotional autopilot. Scene 3. Have you ever watched yourself act out of pure emotion, then regretted it instantly? The Stoics mastered emotional control, not by suppressing their feelings, but by observing them with sharp, compassionate detachment. Marcus Aurelius wrote that you have power over your mind, not outside events. That's courage, not coldness. Imagine facing a burst of anger and pausing, a split second that changes your life's trajectory. This ancient art of self-discipline builds a fortress inside you. Modern therapy may help you understand your past, but Stoicism gives you the tools to choose your future. What could you accomplish with that kind of power? Coming up, the forgotten roots of mindfulness. Scene 4. Mindfulness seems revolutionary, but it's really an ancient act. Seneca urged us not to mourn the past or fear the future, but live directly in the present. The Stoics sat with their thoughts, anchored in the now, long before meditation apps made headlines. Picture yourself off autopilot, every moment reclaimed as yours. In a world addicted to distractions and regrets, this practice is nothing short of rebellion. Therapy often looks back. Stoicism looks squarely at today. Imagine the freedom in fully owning each breath, each choice. But what about our obsession with things? Does that help or harm our peace? Scene 5. Our world worships material success, but the Stoics warned, enjoy what you have, but don't let it own you. Epictetus, a man who had nothing, found more freedom than most billionaires today. Think of your favorite possession. Now imagine being able to value it, but not need it. That simple shift unlocks a calm therapy can't buy, a resilience that doesn't crumble when fortunes shift. The happiness formula? Less attachment, more appreciation. Yet, how do we maintain self-awareness amidst constant noise and pressure? Scene 6. Pause. How often do you stop to ask, why am I reacting this way? Socratic self-inquiry is a Stoic practice lost in today's overwhelming pace. The ancient philosophers interrogated every impulse, shining light on hidden beliefs. Instead of mindless scrolling and knee-jerk reactions, imagine questioning your own motives until the truth surfaces. This act isn't just introspection, it's rebellion against distraction. Therapy might analyze your history, but Stoicism plants you firmly in the driver's seat of your story. Next, let's explore the art of daily refinement. Scene 7. What if self-help wasn't a one-time fix, but a lifelong craft? The Stoics were relentless in refining themselves, using daily self-examination to pursue excellence. Errate. Each night, ancient thinkers replayed their day, honestly asking what went well and what didn't. This pursuit is no fragile perfectionism, it's purposeful progress. Most therapists encourage self-compassion. Here, add relentless curiosity. Your flaws turn into valuable data points. Drill deeper into each lesson, forging character stronger than circumstance. But what happens when life feels unfair, even cruel? Scene 8. Blaming the world is easy. Owning your response. That's where the Stoics separated themselves from the crowd. Life fills your ship with rough seas. And yet, the real danger is letting water inside. Ancient wisdom urges radical responsibility. You can't control the storm, but you can patch the leaks. Here lies real agency, not in endless venting, but in choosing how to respond. That ownership is uncommon, even in modern therapeutic models that focus on validation. Want real power? Start here. But how do we shift our focus from lack to abundance? Scene 9. In the race to have more, we often miss what's already here. The Stoics called gratitude their secret superpower, a shield against envy, dissatisfaction, and insecurity. Imagine replacing every "why me" with "thank you for what is." Therapy teaches reframing challenges. Stoicism transforms your baseline, making you rich with what you already possess. That's the mindset that can't be stolen. Yet, all of this means nothing if we fold in the face of adversity. Next, the ultimate Stoic trait, courage. Scene 10. Adversity is life's most honest teacher. The Stoics never promised a pain-free path. Instead, they taught us to be stronger than whatever life throws our way. Pain, loss, failure. These aren't curses. They're crucibles forging resilience. Visualize falling 7 times, standing up 8. No therapist can grant that grit. This is fortitude, unbreakable resolve rooted in wisdom, not just willpower. Courage isn't the absence of fear, it's action in spite of it. The question becomes, will you accept the challenge? And what modern twist can help deepen these ancient lessons? Scene 11. Imagine merging ancient wisdom with today's tools. Stoicism isn't stuck in the past, it evolves. Imagine journaling daily, tracking your emotional triggers on your phone, or weaving Stoic reflection into your therapy sessions. The hybrid creates resilience that's both grounded and adaptive. Where therapy offers personalized support, Stoicism hands you a blueprint and a compass. Optimal growth happens when old meets new. But which habit will you try first? Let's walk through one more hidden gem. Scene 12. The world is noisy. Outrage everywhere. Distractions at every click. The ancient Stoics practiced silence, choosing their words like gold coins. What if every tweet, post, or complaint was filtered through this ancient patience? Imagine the peace found in measured response, in valuing quiet space over endless argument. Modern therapy teaches boundaries. Stoicism encourages powerful silence. Can you find power in what you choose not to say? Next, the rarest Stoic virtue, joy, even in struggle. Scene 13. Joy isn't just for easy times. Real joy, said the Stoics, is rooted in meaning, living by your values, even when life is difficult. While therapy often focuses on reducing pain, Stoicism aims higher, living in alignment so deeply that even struggle becomes purposeful. Imagine laughing genuinely under pressure, shining hope in hardship, finding meaning everywhere. How much richer would your story be if adversity became your greatest teacher? Joy, then, is a byproduct of living these lessons. Ready for the final insight? Scene 14. We've journeyed through ancient answers to modern struggles. Each principle, acceptance, perspective, discipline, presence, detachment, inquiry, refinement, responsibility, gratitude, courage, adaptation, silence, and joy, forms a toolkit for lifelong strength. The therapy chair offers support, but these scrolls offer sovereignty. Which lesson will you start with today? One insight could change everything. Don't let these ancient secrets gather dust. Make them your armor and your engine. The story's not over, it's just begun. Thanks for embarking on this journey through the lost wisdom that's still shaping modern minds. If any of these ancient lessons resonated with you, or if you have stories of your own transformation, drop them in the comments below. I'd love to hear your perspective. Don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives that blend history, psychology, and personal power. See you in the next video.